All right, so now that we've got the pulley protection splint, we're going to talk about how to put it on, where to put it on. So as you just did, you're basically just going to open it up just slightly so that you can slide it onto your finger.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I show on my middle finger, you want it to be right in line with that joint line. Okay.
Yeah.
So for this one, just pry it open a little bit, scoot it towards the tip of your finger just a little bit. Good. So you want to make sure that before you cinch it down with the tape, you can still gently bend, because remember, this is trying to protect your tendon, so you don't want to go too crazy.
Yeah.
But so that it's right at the edge there. Now I'll show you first, and then I'll give you a piece of tape.
Cool.
You're going to take a piece of Leuko tape. You're going to tape from the bottom to the top. That's a really important step. And you're just going to stabilize with your own thumb here. You're going to stabilize the top, squeeze those together, and then apply the Leuko tape.
Sweet.
On like that.
And squeezing pretty hard, yeah?
Yeah, you want it to be, because essentially we're approximating the tendon to the bone, so you want it to make it pretty tight. Now, with your left thumb, you're going to stabilize in the corner here.
Cool.
You're going to squeeze those pieces together, and then you're going to drag that piece of tape up and over.
Oh, no.
This is a little bit of a...
I think I should have squeezed harder.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, this is probably going to take a couple of times to get used to.
Okay.
But once you get it down nice and tight, you should be able to move a little bit. But again, remember, this is trying to limit how much force you put through that tendon and through the pulley that's healing. Good.
Cool.
Okay. And now once it's cinched, you can get a couple more wraps around that don't have to be extra tight, but it just keeps it from unraveling throughout the day.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool. How does it feel?
Feels pretty good, yeah. I have definitely limited motion there, but it sounds like that's what you want.
Yeah. And then as you, gently move, does it feel like it wants to slide back at all? Because you want it to stay pretty snug.
No. It actually feels surprisingly solid.
Okay. Excellent. Cool.
Yeah, I think the moleskin helps a lot with that.
For sure. Definitely. So one thing that's really important just to keep in mind throughout the day, you want to make sure that you're not cutting off circulation to the finger. Now, again, remember, we have these bump outs in the pulley protection splint to prevent that.
Yeah.
But there's still a potential that, you might squeeze it a little bit in an awkward position.
Okay.
So you always want to make sure that you have capillary refill. So what you'll do is you'll press on the very tip of your finger.
Yeah.
Okay. And as long as that blanched spot, that white spot, becomes red again, you know that you have blood flow to that area. Okay. Cool. If you notice your finger becoming numb, turning a different color, going completely white, those are signs to just take it off, retape it, and make sure that it's not cutting off circulation.
Sounds good.